Sherman's March to the Sea, Day 9. Yankee soldiers raided a small village post office and returned with armfuls of recent newspapers today. First and most important to them was the news that Lincoln had been re-elected to the presidency. The papers also contained many scandalous narratives of robbery, rape, and murder by Sherman's men. In other columns were found desperate appeals from military and civil authorities, calling upon Georgia residents to harass the troops in every conceivable way. November 24th, 1864.
Hey everyone, it's the day after Christmas. Thought I'd make it out for a little detecting. Happy holidays to everyone. Got the new year coming up. It's been a heck of a year looking back in retrospect. I found this place. This is the button tree right behind me here. I'm out here with the E-Trac today. We're gonna see what we can't find. I know there's still some things in the ground here. The drought that we had this summer was so severe. I had to stay out of here completely. I couldn't come back here and hunt. And now we've had freeze, thaw, we've had rain, we've had it all. So today's a good day. It's cloudy, it's kind of drizzling out a little bit. So we're gonna do some swinging, put the coil to the soil and see what happens. Stay tuned. Well, I got a real jumpy signal down here at the very bottom of this hole. It's a good 9 inches deep. The whole width of the pinpointer. I'm on it right there. You see it? Looks like a J-hook. There it is. Let's pull that out together, shall we? Yeah, real nice, stout, complete J-hook. Boy, was that a scratchy signal. These things always come in real jumpy just because of the way they're built, but it was like a 123, 127, just jumping all over the place. All right, we'll take that. Pretty sweet. On to the next. Well, I'm digging a lot of deep, iffy signals out here. I've dug a lot of trash so far, but this one was deep, a good 8 inches again. And I think we got something decent, gang. Check it out. You see it? Oh yeah. Yep, that's a beauty. Awesome to find some period lead out here. Love it. Nice 3-ringer. All right, I'm in a spot here where I've dug several Confederate buttons, and I've combed this spot over and over and over again. I'm out here with the E-Trac stock coil. Got a little 12, actually it's like a 2238 was the signal. There's iron right next to it here masking. But look at this, guys, look at this. Oh baby, that looks good. I have not turned it over to see what it is yet. Oh, yes. Oh yes, it's another cast eye. Oh sweet, look at that beauty. Oh man, is that nice. Cast shank. I don't mind cleaning these buttons up. These are sturdy buttons right here, guys. Look at that beauty. Oh, I love it. That is awesome right there. Oh man, that is way too cool. Way too cool. We'll take it. Another deep one with the E-Trac, a good 8 inches down. Real light pull tab signal, 25, 27. Haven't looked at it yet, but we've got some green. Looks like it might be a cuff button. Oh yeah, look at the gold. Oh wow, That is awesome. Oh yeah, it's an eagle eye. Wow, that is so cool. That's almost a mid-sized button. Look at all the gold on that one. I got to be real careful. That's too small to be a coat, I think. It's really in between a cuff and a coat. I feel the shank on it there. Oh, so awesome. Oh man. Yeah, the shank is loose. I have to be careful. I'm gonna clean that one up real careful. Look at all the gold shining through. I've never dug a button this size before. It's right between a cuff and a coat. I don't know if they had vest buttons or what. Wow, that's gonna look nice. All right, let's clean that one up, gang. The button tree does it again. This place is amazing. Okay, time for a quick wrap-up. You can see we've upgraded from the paper towel wrap-up to the green felt wrap-up. How about that? Isn't that stunning? Well, I guess Bounty just doesn't cut it anymore, guys. We got to step up. Got to take it up a notch with the quality on these videos. So we're going to go to the green felt wrap-up. So here we go. Had a great hunt today, guys. Really enjoyed myself out there. Had a lot of fun with the E-Trac. I cranked up the sensitivity into auto or into manual. I usually run it in auto +3. Manual, jacked it all the way up to 30. Backed it down a little bit to 28 when I was near the power lines, but really had a lot of success in seeking those deeper targets. And the J-hook was definitely one of those deeper targets, as you saw, a good 9 inches down. And these things ring up kind of sketchy anyway, so to pull that out at 9 inches, that was pretty solid find right there. Then the bullet, nice 3-ringer. You can see the nose is banged up a little bit. I thought it might have been a pulled bullet. I have found so many pulled bullets, but definitely not. It looks like it's dropped and then just tossed around by the plow. Real nice little button. And then this little guy here came late in the hunt, and this is the one that cleaned up really nice. What I used with this button is CLR. Let's get that thing to focus a little bit better. There you go. So I did a little something different. I started with a toothpick on this one, and I realized it was just too crusty, and I was starting to scratch some of the gold gild on it, and I said, no, I need to do this with a liquid. I was going to use ammonia, but the back side of this button is compromised. You can see where the shank is pushed in, it's broken, it's just hanging on by a thread. So I thought, well, if I get ammonia inside there, it's going to be really hard to rinse out without losing that shank. So I decided to just do the surface with CLR. And I did 2 quick little applications of it, rinsed it with water both times. And it came out pretty nice. Now, it does look a little washed out from the water, but it really brought that gold gilt out. I think it looks pretty nice. I'll probably do a video on the cleaning of this button separately. Because I made a couple of clips just about cleaning with the CLR, and I really liked the method. I was impressed. Got some tips from JMO on the Stealth Diggers and Dave Wise as well, who is a big advocate of the CLR on these gold gilt buttons. So anyway, thanks for the tips, guys. I appreciate the help, and that thing really turned out nice. Nice thing about this button too is the odd size. Remember I had said it's kind of between a coat and a cuff button? Well, that's exactly right. It's 16 millimeters wide, which makes it kind of that vest button category that I had talked about. Now, it's also possible that it could be an epaulet button. The early epaulets were actually buttoned on, the cloth epaulet was buttoned onto the shoulder. Now, when they went to the metal epaulets, those were not buttoned on. But this one could have been either an epaulet button or a vest button. No back mark, but really nice. Pretty button. But one of my favorites on the day, and you saw it dug, you saw it pulled out live, this beautiful Confederate cast eye infantry button. It is a black eye cast brass button, and it is gorgeous. There's hardly any dirt on this at all. You can see some flaws in the die right around the shank, or where the shank was fastened to the back. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous button. And it really, you saw it, came out of the ground looking just like this. I had not pulled that button out of the ground. That was the first time it had seen the light of day when I put the camera on it. All I saw was this rim. And quite honestly, I thought maybe I had a CSA button, because only about 10 feet from that hole is where I found that CSA button with the S. Buckley backmark last summer, back in May, I believe it was. But anyway, what a spot. Been pulling Confederate buttons out of there. Get these beautiful gold gilt officer buttons out of there. Man, oh man, I got to get back in there. Got to get back in there and do some more hunting, guys. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Happy New Year, everyone. Take care.